active in Labour politics all of our lives, and we've often been inspired by people, we've often been annoyed by defeat, and we've often been denied the opportunity to take up a challenge. And after the election defeat in May, we sat around, perhaps for a little too long, discussing how we were going to take up the challenge of how our party should develop in the future. And I was asked by people in this room, I could name them all, guilty people all, who said, yes you Clive, and you Kat, and you Richard, and you Imran, and you two over there, and you there, if I was prepared to put my name forward to be our candidate, the leader of the Labour Party. I agreed to do so. I agreed to do so because I thought party members should have a proper opportunity in this very difficult time to decide the direction our party should go. Were we going to go on being unable to offer a clear economic alternative? Were we going to go on being unable to offer a clear international alternative? And were we going to go on saying that all that mattered in politics was the ability to manage, and manage something differently in a different way? I don't believe that politics should be just about management. It is about the principles on which you operate and the principles on which you believe society would be better run and better able to operate. And so we got into this campaign. The principles behind it were the economic one, recognising that austerity is a political agenda, not an economic agenda. It's all about enriching the very richest and impoverishing the very poorest and calling it progress. And we also adopted a principle that politics has been operated within an exclusive arrangement, and a lot of people spend their time in Parliament throwing cheap jokes and cheap jibes and cheap abuse to each other and think it's awfully clever and awfully funny. It isn't, it's boring, it's out of touch, and it has no impact on the reality of ordinary people's lives. And so we took the decision, I took the decision, it was my responsibility from the very beginning, that whatever abuse was thrown, I would not respond. In turn, I would not throw any abuse at anybody else, whoever they were, however tempting it was at any time. Because I believe if you're elected to a public office and a public position, you have a responsibility to try to represent the people to be good enough to elect you, but also to put forward some serious ideas for the future. And because we didn't respond to this stuff, we were able to get a hearing eventually for the ideas we put forward. We had a fantastic team in our campaign. We had the Get Out the Vote people, we had the volunteer phone banks, we had the economy writing team, we had the consultative paper writing team, we had the union link teams, we had all those teams working together. And the centre of that was Simon and Annalise making sure it all happened. When I talk about abuse being thrown at me, I don't care, I don't mind. I've heard it all before, and Mark Steele reminded me that I've got apparently a very close relationship with asteroids, and that I'd already threatened that in the event of me not being elected, an asteroid would land immediately on the House of Parliament and bring destruction on the whole of the universe, and it was all my fault. And so I accepted it was my fault, and I've gone on to accept everything else is absolutely my fault, apparently including the success and failure of the England cricket team, a number of other things. I take it all, it's my fault, I accept it. I don't mind. But I just have to say this is a very serious point. The way the media operate in this country, I've never been happy about, for lots of reasons. I've been very unhappy about two aspects of it. One is that broadsheet journalists who, frankly, some of whom should know much better, actually decide to join in the narrative of the Sun and others in just operating a process of routine abuse against individuals and call it clever making longer articles, but in reality, it's a refusal to engage in the politics of it, and instead just go on about somebody's appearance, electability, or whatever they decide to be the case. And then the other media that do the so-called investigative journalism, which actually amounts to character assassination. I don't mind what's done about me, but I find it deeply hurtful when all of my extended family, and my sons, my brother, my wife are all here tonight, have all been subject to the most appalling intrusive media, the most appalling abuse rendered against them, and out of unbelievable acts of solidarity have said nothing, stood up to it, taken it all, because they wanted our campaign not to be diverted. Thank you very much. Say on the campaign is that we had organisations all over the country. You've heard from David Stockdale tonight.